What are you doing there?
I'm trying to stay. It's hard because Charlotte's right here. She's gonna block me, but you've got to rotate this. There we go. That's how you set the compass. I made a video not too long ago about dating crazy, being with crazy, and how you don't want to do that. And I want to tie it into gun rights and gun ownership. I had a little fight with my wife last night. You know, every Monday we clean the house up real nice and pretty like, because my mom comes over on Tuesdays to hang out with Ben and now Edison and try and help lay out around the house, because it's the one day we don't really have covered as far as daycare and all that stuff. And we got in a fight because I was screwing around doing something that wasn't cleaning up the house, which happens a lot. Anyway, I have dated crazy before, and dating crazy, you escalate things. Things don't just stop and everybody goes to their respective corners, simmers down, and then continue working to the greater good of the relationship and the lifestyle that you're leading, right? Crazy will get you into a larger fight, things get escalated, there could be some violence, things get thrown, screaming and yelling, people going to bed angry, and etc., etc. That's extremely bad for you, that's extremely bad for your family, and etc., etc., everything you already known. But here's the big thing. Crazy will get the cops called. Either because you're too loud and the neighbors call, or they call, the crazy calls the cops on their own to be punitive to you to try and teach you a lesson. And what will that do to your gun rights? It will get them gone pretty quickly. I know in California, if they can tie a misdemeanor, particularly domestic violence or anything aggression based, you could lose your gun rights. That's not necessarily the case in other states, but at the same time, you don't want to open the door for it. You don't want them to know, they being the police, that you have guns and you have crazy in the house. Because those things together, usually a recipe for failure. So keep that in mind when you're deciding on, I think I want to turn this crazy from my crazy girlfriend into my crazy wife. Maybe you should think about, maybe I should just let her go on her crazy path and find somebody that's a little bit more even-keeled and level-headed. And in case I didn't fully explain, my wife is not crazy. I was appreciating the fact that, the reason I'm making this video is I appreciate my wife so much that even when I get in a fight with her, I love her more and more, because a crazy person is not somebody you want to be dealing with, even at any time. So keep that in mind. Molten sulfur. Molten sulfur has to be like the most caustic thing on the road, right? Is that, what the hell, dude? I don't even, like, what does the 2448 mean on that little diamond card? Does that mean just like imminent death? Death imminent? Good Lord. I don't want to be behind this thing in traffic. Who's paying for this billboard? Values.com. Don't much like quitters, son. By John Wayne. Grit. I'm really liking these Facebook rant sessions that I seem to be getting into, because it's kind of a different medium. It feels more of like my old school Captain Log videos, which were just me in the car complaining about stuff. And I was thinking I should set up, you know, we were doing the daily, you know, once every week I'd do a daily rant or a weekly rant. And it just never felt like it was gelling with the vlog. So I'm posting my rants over on the Facebook page. If you want to go see me rant occasionally, that's where you want to go. So go check that out. So my mom's telling me that Cruz dropped out of the election. That's pretty wild. I was about to go finish my dissecting his platform, politics part 2, but I guess I don't have to do that. Now I'll just focus on shrimp. Another box came while I was sitting here. Thank you, UPS. I've pretty much worn out a lot of my tennis shoes. And, oh, I just upside down. So they had a box on shoes, a brand called Bucket Feet. And they had a model that were leather. Those are pretty cool. I actually really like those. I like the low profile look of the slope here on the toe. Great. Cool.
Standard to the left. And voting for shame. No, I meant the assassination.
Hey, do you like your stroller down there?
Yeah.
How about you, Edison? Do you like it?
Don't like it. I don't like the stroller.
What's Daddy doing over here? Charlotte's on the walk.
There's a set of bikers in the
Those bikers are gonna have to go around me.
No, I wasn't implying you moved for them. I'm just letting
I'm gonna run right into them.
Okay.
Yep. There are a lot of mosquitoes around these parts, huh? Somebody's pool's gotta be dynamited. Is this exciting? Is this exciting, Edison? Yeah? Is Charlotte gonna freak out?
precious cargo.
Yeah, they are. You know why? Because
Last couple of days I've had a, what time is it? It's almost 9 o'clock. And I get these like hunger things that hit me, and I've been eating these cheddar brats from Johnson. Oh my god, I just dropped them on the ground. Ugh. These are good. I don't know why. Late night by themselves. No, bud. I'm gonna have some now. Okay, so some battle stats for running the drone. Things are going good. I'm feeling a lot better controlling it. It just takes time. There's two things, right? There's looking through the iPad, and that's what you see with the drones kind of pointed at directionally, because that on my model, the camera only faces forward. So when I'm looking through that, that's generally the line that it's gonna take when I'm going forward. What happens though is my mind gets in remote control car land when I'm looking at the drone, and I start to forget which way is left and right, and that's led to some problems. But I'll get much better at that as time goes on, because when I used to do remote control cars, I always had the pistol grip one where you like use the throttle and you turn the wheel. Something else, I crashed the drone into the wall and I picked it up and it immediately started spinning and put a nice little smack in my arm. So it's good, I've exchanged blood with the drone now. We are life partners from now on. Enjoying a bit of Adam Carolla's Mangria. I have to say, I almost like the white more than the red. For me, that is a rarity. I almost always drink red wine over white wine. Whoa, that is close. Okay. Yum. Where'd you go? Question of the day. Have you ever made sausage before? The actual sausage making? If so, do you still do it? How'd you make it? Did you use real skins, or did you use like a collagen, something you could eat through? And what was the meat? What was the recipe basically? All right, post your comments below. Thanks. I lost about 15 pounds so far. Just eating meat, cheese, lots of veggies, lots of fruit. Good stuff. End of the video, and this is what we call a trailer. It's where I ask you, if you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see my day-to-day vlogs, hit subscribe. And if you want, I've got a whole playlist with over 700 videos just talking about stuff that you just watched. So if you enjoy all of that, go check that out too. I really appreciate you coming. Comment below. I engage with everybody, and thanks a lot.